Hi and welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna be soon do not at home on a cliffhanger. So let's see here. Again, I wanna just make sure you'll know. Double check. No, it's good shading. I think the shade difference is good. I like it. Uh, I like new profile picture. Okay, so uh I have this and I wanna how do I load? How do I load? How do I load? Do I pressed the start button, but it's like starts over from the beginning. Load. Look, if I press here, then I just save there. Ah. Yeah, I guess we just did that. Oh, there we go. Back it again. Okay, so look behind or we keep running. Because we were running, right? And we have cat appeared, and then there was this big shadow behind us. Behind us. So I'm thinking we look behind us. Because so far, the cat hasn't like outright tried to kill us. It's just trying to blood. It's trying to hurt us. Oh, right, thank you. Okay, but what do we choose? We look behind, or do we keep running? I mean, I think I'm gonna. Okay, we look. Um, huh? However, there it begins. Now we got the. Oh my gosh. Now we got the load and the continue. What is this? Got the endings. Keep running. Interesting. Huh? What did I just... Look behind you. What? Ah, right, of course. Actually glad that you did. That's a good sign, right? Finally starting to turn around. That curiosity guiding your steps. Finally, sounds yeah. Huh? Get that. It's pretty pause up on the edge of familiar, right? Then again, yeah, there are many different ways for stand. Oh, did it cut? Sorry. You mean to read it all over again? Where did it start to cut? 'Cause I've been reading this entire time. You want me to continue just? Does it keep cutting? Okay, let me just try. How about we do like this? Is this better? This better? Because I don't think it should be cutting anymore. Or? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All good? Okay, I think it should be good. Okay. This one sure is a cutie though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. It's just sitting there. patiently, waiting for you to do something. Okay, since this is I'm guessing a new reality, do we take it home or do we try to leave it again? We take it, okay. Well, why not, right? You barely reach out your arms before the cat eagerly leaps into them and climbs up onto your shoulders. It butts its head into your temple, nuzzling against it. Hehe. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Enthusiasm? My gosh, I can't read. Let's get out of here, yeah? Just... There we go. On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. That would be a waste of time. Shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. One bedroom, one bathroom. One you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. Even if it's just a cat. Locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment. But it simply sits and looks up at you expectantly. Okay, do we do something with the cat? Or do we just mind our own business? Let's do something with the cat. Like what? Um, okay. Hmm. Clean the cat. This is a stray cat. Upon giving it a second look, you realize that the cat isn't exactly clean. Not surprising, since up until you brought it home, it's been sitting in a dirty old box in an alley full of scattered garbage for who knows how long. You've heard that cats can keep themselves clean, but maybe this is one of those times that a little human help couldn't hurt. You head into the bathroom and set things up, trying to remember how to wash a cat. You're definitely no you're definitely no expert, but you think the best way to get a cat clean would be carefully. You think careful is the way to go. Cats aren't always fond of water, so you doubt it'll be a fan of an excessive amount of it. Pick the cat up and place it gently in the sink before turning on the water. The cat is startled, but ultimately doesn't try to run away. Nice. You lather your hands with some soap and carefully give the cat a thorough half scrub, half massage. After a few minutes, you rinse the cat completely and gather it up in a blanket, drying it. Then you take a brush and carefully, carefully run it through the cat's fur. The cat seems like it's in heaven as you brush it. Some hairs are sticking to you, but you don't mind. In fact, quite a lot of fur is sticking to you, sticking on you. Try to brush it away, but it won't come off. Guess you're up next. Guess you're up next for a bath yourself. Oh, you okay? This game cursed. Okay, let's look at the changes. Okay. Guess you're up next for a bath yourself. Second bath this month. Oh my gosh, I haven't gotten a nosebleed and I don't know how long. Not jinxing it though. You try to ignore the fur and finish with the cat quickly, but more hair keeps sticking to you. Hands, your arms. Before you realize it, they're covered in fur that won't come off. Thick enough that you try to just yank it off, but ow! What? Pain lances through your spot you tugged at. Upon closer inspection, you see that the hair is growing. Growing out of you. Ah, ah, you actually feel it now. Fur growing out of your back, your neck, your face, your eyes, your tongue, even growing inside your throat. My gosh, I can't do these sound effects. My gosh. As you collapse and start to choke on the thickening fur in your esophagus, the cat leans up to lap at the fur growing on your forehead, grooming your hair as thoroughly as you did it for it earlier. Think it'd be sweet. You weren't currently losing air. Still, feels nice at least. Be looked after and cared for in some way, even if just for a little while longer. Cat's careful grooming is the last thing you feel. You're no longer able to breathe. Ending 15. Self-care buddies. My gosh. There are a lot of endings. My gosh. I think it could have full spectrum. It tries its best to return the favor. Gosh. Let's see here. What was the V? Continue again.
Self-voicing enabled.
No.
Self-voicing disabled.
No, we do not have that. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you feel like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. Weather's absolutely perfect today. Good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited by the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you can meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. Timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. Finally, the sound source comes into the ethereal light of the alley. Of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Huh? Guess that could have been obvious. An interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold along the dark sea of black fur. It put its front paws up on the edge of the box and looked up at you. So, you look so familiar, right? Then again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look, after all. This one sure is cutie, though. This one sure is a cutie, though. My gosh, I can't even read. Look. Not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting close like this. Other stray cats have in the It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close, like other stray cats have in the past. just sitting there, patiently, waiting for you to do something. I say we don't take it home this time. Don't take it home. Sadly, as cute as the cat is, never take this thing home. You'd never take this thing home with you. Just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. You you are, with rent and bills to pay for, not to mention you need to buy food to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. What to do? Oh my gosh. So many, so many choices. How about we save? Press question mark. No, question mark. You're not ready. Okay, we play with cat. Aw, you just want a little attention, don't you? The poor thing must be bored sitting in the box all day. You're not sure you're much of an interesting companion, but you're willing to do your best. There's gotta be something you can entertain the little critter with. But what? Uh, we don't have money, so check my pockets. Find a small piece of string in your left pocket. Not very helpful. String is far too short. You're an excited cat leaping for it could easily lead to you getting bitten or scratched. Right pocket is a bar of chocolate. No chocolate either right now. The only other thing you've got your on you is your phone. Not much of anything that the cat can play with, but something you can do. Photo montage! Well, that was fun, right? Well, you enjoyed yourself. With nothing else to do and no intention of taking the cat home, you decide it's probably best to just leave. You don't want the cat to get too attached after all. At least you'll have some memories to take with you. Okay, see you around, I guess. Good luck. Okay, turn and walk away. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Your phone just got a message. You open it up and... What? Aren't I a cutie? Picture of a familiar looking cat. Huh? The cat does look cute and happier in the picture, but it's not a picture you recognize. What the heck? Did did I? You didn't take this picture. You peek over your shoulder at the cat. The cat is simply looking at you. It mews sadly, as if pleading you to come back. Okay, do we stick to the evil route, I guess, or the nonchalant, leaving it alone, or do we go back and play with it? Leave it. Here. You ignore the cat and briskly walk out of the alley without another look. You? That was weird. You're a good distance away when... Not again. You reluctantly look at the new message and... Don't ignore me! Creeped out, you decide to just go home. I know you're seeing these. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Okay, I'm not reading all that. Oh my gosh. Can see you. Can always see you. Can't hide. I'll always find you. Always find you. Guys dart around nervously, certain that you're being followed. But there's nothing there. You're finally home. You feel too shaken from any relief to calm down. You're finally home, but you feel too shaken for any relief to calm you down. Rush to the bathroom and slam the door behind you. Everything's okay. This isn't real. It's just like a bad dream. Everything's okay. Fumble in the dark to turn on the sink and splash your face with some cold water, hoping it will calm your mind and stop the hallucinations. Because that's all they are, right? Hallucinations? You're really regretting leaving home today. You must have been overworking yourself more than you've realized. Yeah, that must be. Jump as your phone alerts you to yet another message received. Okay, okay, now this is getting interesting. Do we read the creepy message, or do we do like every person should that's getting bullied online? Ignore it. Okay, we check. Check the phone. It's shaking hands. You look at your phone. Hi, Brienne. Uh, what? Startle. You whirl around and instinctively jump back. You slip, smashing the back of your head into the bathroom mirror. Don't register the pain yet. Ju- you don't register the pain just yet. Your eyes shiftingly wild. You don't register the pain just yet. Your eyes shifting wildly around the room. Why are there cat eyes behind the mirror? Huh? Why are there cat eyes behind the mirror? There's nothing there. Nothing at all. I, I was literally. Yeah, never mind. You feel dizzy. You dazedly feel the back of your head and examine your hand. Can't really see anything. It feels warm and wet. The smell of copper fills the air. The dizziness overwhelms you, and you collapse on the bathroom towels. Help! You reach for your phone to call an ambulance. Batteries are dead. 30. Photobomber. Let's see the description. You really nailed your good side in this one. Wow, thanks. My goodness. Walking. Right, of course. First time in a while that you felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. Weather's absolutely perfect today. It's a good sign, right? Maybe luck is finally starting to turn around. Tentative, tentatively. My gosh, I can never pronounce that word. Allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go, what you could do, maybe and who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps. You follow the sound at the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward, the loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. Finally, The sound source. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alleyway. I don't know why I'm speaking this way. Oh my gosh, wait. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, I think it's gonna be a dog. It's a cat. What? Who could have guessed? Huh? Guess that should have been obvious. What? It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold along the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looked up at you. So, look so familiar, right? And again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look, after all. This one sure is a cutie, though. Just look. Not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close, like other stray cats have in the past. My gosh, still can't get that meaning, or just can't get that sentence in this. My brain is mush. This cat, you're affecting me in real life. What have you done to me? You foul satanic creature. Just sitting there, patiently, waiting for you to do something. Okay, we had a bunch of different choices if we when we press don't take the cat home. We also had some choices we could take if we took the cat home. Do you want to continue the choices of not taking it home? Take it home or leave it? Do we take it home or leave it? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we'll leave it. You'd never take this thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. You are, with rent and bills to pay for. Not to mention you need to buy food to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. What to do? Okay, so just leave it this time? Like be completely nonchalant? Just completely ignore it? What do you think? Okay, yes. Leave. You don't think it's a good idea to get the cat's hope up of having someone to look after it if you're not willing to commit? What if it gets attached and someone tracks you down back to your home? Huh? You'd never get away. You'd never get away from. You'd never get away from it then. Oh my gosh, that was quick. Sorry. See you around, I guess. Stand up. The cat watching your every move. Make it halfway out the alleyway when the cat meows almost beautifully at you. Ignore. No? Nope. You need to nip this in the bud and get on with your day. That's what's best for the both of you. Leave the alleyway. Yeah. You leave the alley and continue on your way. Wait, what was I doing? In all the excitement of dealing with your furry dilemma, you'd forgotten that you still hadn't decided on what you were going to do with your day off. Dog park. I've had enough of cats. Decided to take a stroll in the park. Something. The only one within walking distance is a nearby dog park. I think it'll make you feel better. First, you get to see a cute cat today. Now you get to see a cute dog. Several of them, in fact. park is bustling with owners and their canine companions. Playing frisbee, fetch, running, jumping, even napping. Such cuties. Whatever. Huh? Like you'd want to do anything, like you'd want anything to do with these mangy mutts. Wrong. You didn't think that. You decided to move on. Dogs are all so adorable. You want to pet every single one you come across. But you know, not all owners are cool with strangers just walking up and manhandling their pets. Not all dogs appreciate it either. Stroll around the path, trying to exude a welcoming aura. I will beckon one of these cute doggies to you. Don't have to wait very long. My gosh, that scared me. Stop at the smallest, cutest puppy you've ever seen. Scampers up to you, blocking your path. Kick the puppy, kill the puppy, the puppy. Huh? What are these choices? What are these choices? What? The actual pick up the puppy? Oh my gosh, hold on. Just barely managed to rein in the reflex. Just throw the puppy as far away from you as possible. With shaking hands, you quickly place the puppy on the grass and take several jerky steps back. The owner seems confused by your reaction to their puppy, but you just want to wave at them in a daze before it's stumbling away. What? You're not feeling so great. How about being at the park at the moment? Maybe you stay at the park. Stay at the park. Try to calm down by watching other dogs from afar as you walk along the path. But every so often, one will interrupt you. When they do, they look wrong. The owners don't seem to notice. Find the bench and sit down for a quick break, closing your eyes. Maybe this wasn't the best idea after all. Maybe you should have stayed with me instead. Someone's jealous. Huh? Broken out of your thoughts when something lands gently on your lap. You look down and see a frisbee on your thighs. Hey, sorry about that. Can you throw it back? You look up to see an owner waving at you in the distance. But more importantly, Sears' excited barks jerks your gaze forward and you see a large dog sprinting towards you. As a series of excited barks jerks your gaze forward and you see a dog sprinting in front of you. Hurry, throw it back. Throw. You throw the frisbee and the dog runs in the opposite direction, jumping and catching it right out of the air. Impressive. The dog and the owner walk up to you. Thanks for that. You can pet him if you want. Let's not. Dog looks at you eager for its pets and catching the frisbee. No, oh my gosh. I just not? But do we pet the dog? Pet the dog? I need my security bucket for this. I need my security bucket. Do we pet the dog? What do you think? Do we pet the dog? Think? What? You think? Okay, so we pet the dog. Really? Are you sure? Warning you, do not touch that mud, or you will regret it. Oh my gosh. Um, you'll defy it. I think we should leave. Pet it. I don't want to pet it. I don't like this dog anymore. Okay, pet it. Reach out your hands. You pet the dog. The dog seems pleased. You don't feel well. Suddenly, sky begins to darken rapidly. You look up along with the huh? You look up along with all the pet owners and see that the sun has been eclipsed by the moon in the blink of an eye. You vaguely remember that you should never look directly at an eclipse, but for some reason, you don't look away. Um, a loud, piercing yowl fills the air, shaking the ground beneath you. You instinctively move to lift your hands in order to shield your ears, but the hand that has been cautiously pressed upon the dog's head comes away with some distance. Resistance like sticky slime almost cementing your hand to the dog's head. The slime stretches with your movement. The dog's head stretches with it too, as the canine begins to just melt. It melts and melts until it becomes a pile of goo at your feet. Uh, you dazedly look around for the dog's owner, only to find an empty pile of familiar clothes where they once stood. You see similar piles of clothes next to the piles of goo scattered all across the park's open field. All the dog, all their owners. The melted goo of the dog in front of you then starts to move with a shudder. Ew, dog slime. Why does this look like a big smile that trees, like a big center eye and then never mind. It slithers across the grass towards the field in the center of the park, all the other piles of goo following it after. Slime. They mix and meld together into a single entity that shifts and undulates? Undulates? Undulates and bulges and grows. You watch in a dazed horror as it then fills out and shapes itself. A big dog. A big dog. Into a behemoth of a dog. Snarling and frothing at the mouth, red eyes frantic and searching before the glowing orbs land directly on you. I don't think it's a friendly dog. Rumbling growl it emits is so low and deep you can feel the sound of it crash into you. Yeah, let's leave. No. Had your chance. Better start running. Try to run, but you're not fast enough. The behemoth barely takes a few leaps before it's already towering over you. Tears you apart until there's nothing left. Ending 21. Dog person. Oh my gosh, let's see what this is. You had a pleasant day at the dog park. Um, how long did that take? Like, yeah, let's say one more ending. depending on how long it is. And we'll end stream there. This is a short stream. Whole week, you know. Um, you okay if I skip right till the choice? We've read this like 4 or 5 times now. It feels like. Okay. Yep. Okay. Do we try to continue with all the choices of do not take the cat home, or do we continue and try the take the cat home? I'd say maybe complete all these. Um, okay. So we haven't tried feeding the cat. Let's see if we're ready for this. You're not ready, okay. Let's feed the cat. Cat must be hungry, right? Can't imagine that it's had much to eat if it's so attached to that box it's in. Though it doesn't exactly seem malnourished either. Surely must have left the box to search for food then. For some reason, something in the back of your mind tells you that's not the case, and not to think on it any further. Well, either way, you can't exactly enjoy your day out knowing you left behind a hungry cat, especially when you could have done something to help. So, what to do about the hungry kitty? Okay, so, we remembered that if we check our pockets, we have a chocolate bar. Do we want to try and give it the chocolate bar? I mean, I guess, why not? Check pockets. Right pocket, a bar of chocolate. You find a chocolate bar? It is? Nope, it's not even expired. Hard to find indeed. You're about to offer it to the cat. Suddenly, you're hit with guilt as you're remembering something about curling. Chocolate is toxic to cats. Oh my gosh, I'm so... You resist the urge to vomit at your near mistake. Feel so guilty, you throw the chocolate bar away into a nearby trash bin. That was the dire plan. That was a dire plan. An almost cat killer doesn't deserve chocolate. Go back to the cat, barely able to stand its innocently obvious expression. Doesn't even know that you almost. I I'm so sorry. I didn't even know what to say. You're a horrible person. You know what? Stay there. I'll be right back. Leave the alley. Return with a whole fish you bought at the nearby grocery shop. It was a bit pricey. But it was the least you could do. Cat eagerly accepts your offering, munching happily at the fish after you'd place it in the box. You want to smile at the sight, but you feel so awful. Sorry again. Cat seemingly pays you no mind as you slip back out of the alley. Not feeling like you deserve a peaceful day out, you decide to just head back home. On the way home, you notice more cats than usual, watching you from their hiding spot. But you try not to think about it. Can't help but wonder if they know what you'd nearly done. But not like you meant to hurt anyone, right? Finally reach your apartment building. You're about to unlock the door when avid Minecraft experience. Look behind you, only to see dozens of cats standing there, looking at you. They see you feeding the cat in the alley and thought that you had more food for all of them? I'm sorry, I don't have any more food for you. None of them move an inch. You're starting to feel a little unnerved when finally a single cat pushes its way into the front end. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's held carefully between its teeth, and the chocolate is the chocolate bar you thrown away earlier. Places the chocolate bar down in front of it before looking back up at you. All the cats look up at you. You feel the judgment. Feel your suits weighing down heavily on your back. But without the money to buy enough food for all of them, you don't know what to do. Okay. Do we bow down and beg for forgiveness of this satanic cat, or do we go inside? Beg, okay? Beg for forgiveness. You collapse to your knees and bow down low as you start to earnestly beg for their forgiveness. I'm so sorry. I swear. I I'd do anything to make it up to you, to all of you, but you're out of options. Suddenly, you feel something stir in your stomach and swim its way up to your throat, closing off your airway as it tries to force its way out of your esophagus. It finally succeeds with aid from your helpless gagging. What the? Lying on the ground in front of you, flopping fish. Just threw up a living fish. What the hell? Cat come rushing forward, all tearing hungrily at the fish. You're happy to finally be of help, truly. But how? You threw up another fish. And another. And another. Let's see how this is.
Self-voicing enabled. U. Blurg. Self-voicing disabled.
Blurg. And stomach hurts. You're getting dizzy. You fall to your knees. Tears and snot are streaming down your face by the time you cough up and cough up a final tiny bloody fish and flap forward. Your throat and stomach both burn in a way that feels dangerous. You start to fade out. Despite the pain, you strangely feel a more overwhelming sense of hopeful pride that you've made up for your disgusting actions, that you've been forgiven. The sound of happy cats munching away at their fish fills your ears. Then, you feel something being nudged into your hand. Feels like it's the bar of chocolate you found in your pocket. Heh, you smile weakly. Successfully atoned, but you don't really have the strength to eat your reward. Sadly, the last taste in your mouth as you leave this mortal coil doesn't get to be that of chocolate, but raw fish. King 24. Fishing for pardon. Ooh, this is. This was the last one for the stream. It says, let's hear. Silly you. Chocolate is bad for cats. You knew that, didn't you? Yes, I did. It's poisonous for dogs as well. Okay. I think we're ending stream there for today. I know it's a short stream, but as I said before, school week, so I can't make the longest streams ever. Um, well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and